That's what that deserves. I'm happy with that. Thank you very much. Have a great night.
I like Muppets. Put it here. Put it here. All right. Your next comedian, he does comedy all over the 757. He's one of my many black friends, Jerry Sheeley.
Give it up for your host, Mr. What's your name again, man? Show him some love, y'all. Come on, show him some love, y'all. He deserves it. And show some love to all the other comedians you've seen so far. And a guy named Derek. Show him some love. He's got a bus to catch in a few minutes. It's a long way home to the rehab center. My name is Jerry Sheeley. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. Yes. All right, Browns fans in the house? No. Well, I'm from a very, very, very bad neighborhood when I was a kid. My neighborhood was so bad when I was a baby, I used to wear a bulletproof diaper. My pops used to say somebody changed that boy diaper, he smelled like gunpowder. And my playpen was made out of sandbags. Pew, pew, pew. Thanks, Holly. Yeah, you know, my grandmother used to babysit me, and she used to do things to me, and then she would deny doing them. I'm running around the house all day. She said, boy, you better sit down. You're working on grandmama's nerves. I wouldn't stop. So my grandmother reached out and punched me in the eye. I said, Grandma, I can't believe you punched me in the eye. She said, come here, baby. Give Grandmama a hug. Now, you know Grandma did not hit that baby. Don't you tell nobody Grandma hit that baby. So one day I got some friends and we running around, and she said, y'all better sit down, y'all working on Grandma's nerves. We wouldn't stop. My grandmother shot a gun in the house. Boom! We said, Grandmommy, we can't believe you shot a gun in the house. She said, y'all come here. Now y'all know Grandma ain't shot no gun in this house. Don't y'all tell nobody Grandma shot no gun in this house. Now who's seen a gun? Who's one of you babies seen a gun? Y'all ain't seen no gun. Me. Boom! She would have shot you, baby. But yeah, we had y'all know, I'm a salesman. I've been a salesman for a long time. Because when I was in Cleveland, we had yard sales. Now, I see Hampton Roads, you guys have yard sales all the time also. Every weekend, every day, yard sales, yard sales. But in Cleveland, our yard sales were different. At our yard sale, everything was brand spanking new. I know now, you go to a yard sale and everything brand new, you are not at a yard sale, you at a crime scene. Shop fast. Cops are on the way, you know. I went to college at Cleveland State University. And I was the only man of color on campus, if you know what I mean. And I would always see the dean, he would be waving at me. And I'm like, well, why is he always waving at me? So he would come over there and thank me for keeping his office so clean. I said, sir, I'm a student, not a janitor. And he would give me his keys. So I did what any honest, hard-working college student would do. I took the keys. I go to his office, drink up his liquor, check on my grades on his computer. I see my grades. I'm like, damn, you cannot get out of school with those kind of grades. So I made some changes. A, B, C, A, B. Graduations, I came out with honors. And my professor's like, how is he getting out of school with honors? He didn't come to any of my classes. I take the podium, I'm like, I want to thank the affirmative action. Don't hate the play, I hate the game. I love my school. When I got into sales when I came out, I joined Century 21. Now, when I got in, I had 7 business cards. I was energy, 7 business cards. I sold everything. Real estate, life insurance, cars, Amway, hamsters, liquor, weed. I sold everything. I come to my clients, I had so many bags. They said, are you staying overnight? I said, I'm going to stay until you buy something. So we had all kind of presentations that night. So I'm going to share a secret with you about salespeople. They're very sneaky, and they always got something in their hand to drink. It's called liquid courage. Okay? For example, first house I bought. My agency payment will be $900 per month. I get to closing, my payment is $1,500. I said, hey man, you said my paper would be $900. He said, what do you think, you're going to buy a house and not pay taxes and insurance? First car I bought. The man said the car has 20,000 miles on it. I said, hey man, at closing, 30,000 miles on the car. I said, man, you said it had 20,000 miles on the car. My agent said, what do you think, you're going to buy a car and not, we don't drive it around, make sure it runs for you? Sign it like I'm going to get off the lot. And you never know who's the boss in a relationship. I'm in a presentation one night, I'm talking to the husband, I'm talking to the wife. The husband said, listen man, stop talking to my wife. I'm the boss of this house. He kept going. I said, man, as a professional, I got to talk to the wife and to the husband. So the wife got tired. And she was a small lady from like a foreign country someplace. I think Norfolk. So she stood up at the table, she pointed her finger at him and she said, don't you say nothing else. And I forgot the man's voice. He didn't speak anymore that night. You never know who's the boss. And I got a friend of mine was having a housewarming party. Now, I sold him his house. And I said, now, if he's bought another house and didn't call me, our friendship is just about over. So I said, I'm going to be a big man and go to the housewarming party. So I stopped by 7-Eleven to get a nice housewarming gift. So I get to his house, he got balloons all over the place, and there's like kids in the yard. I said, hey man, what are you doing having a housewarming party in the house I sold you 4 years ago? He said, man, go get something to eat. We remodeled the kitchen. That's all he did, y'all. So he didn't buy a new house. You guys doing all right out there? I stopped by Cleveland recently. I went by my auntie's house. Now, my auntie's house is infested with roaches. So I go in and she said, baby, sit down. I said, auntie, you got too many roaches. So I sit on her couch. Now, I'm on the couch, right, and the couch has plastic on it. And if you look real close to the plastic, you see roaches running right behind the plastic. That's a ghetto fish tank. That's a ghetto fish tank, y'all. Write that down. You never go to the hood. I said, auntie, I can't stay here. She said, baby, listen. Go upstairs, lay on my bed, the roaches won't bother you up there. So I'm upstairs laying on her bed, and I hear something crunching. So I touched the pillow, and I saw a bag of Doritos. So I touched the bag of Doritos, and the roaches scattered like Walmart employees. So I gotta go. I'll see you guys in the morning at the Holiday Inn. Stopped by my other cousin's house in the hood. My niece was having a birthday party, 10 years old. Now, before I went to the party, I did not have diabetes. I didn't. So I'm eating cake and ice cream and candy, you know, with the kids, and they race it down. You gotta say range in the hood with some red, sweet, warm Kool-Aid. I got to my car, my GPS came on and said, turn left at the nearest hospital, your ass got diabetes. That's what it said, y'all. That's what it said. I stopped by a black Mexican restaurant in the hood. A black Mexican restaurant in the hood. Now, you know you go to the restaurant, they give you the tortillas with the red sauce and the white sauce? I stopped at this restaurant in the hood, they gave me some barbecue potato chips and Texas Pete hot sauce. I ordered a margarita. They brought me out some wild Irish rolls and ice. I ordered a chicken burrito. They brought me out 2 fried chicken wings wrapped in some white bread. I said, come on, man. This ain't no Mexican restaurant. I should have known by the name of it. It was Juan's Mexican restaurant. And I would go shoot some basketball with my boys in the hood, right? So we go to the gym. I see this big guy look like Shaquille O'Neal. I said, yes, I want this guy on my team. He said, oh no, you didn't. My name's Tyrone Banks. I'm on the cheerleading squad, and I don't play with no sweaty balls, you bastard. I said, okay, man, we find somebody else. You know, as a professional agent, I have a skill unmatched by anyone. I can go to a house, open the door, take a sniff, close the door, and tell you who lives there. Yes. I go to a house, open the door, take a sniff, close the door, I smell lumpia and pansy, Filipinos. I go to a house, open the door, take a sniff, close the door, I smell a heavy cat and pet odor, white folks. Sorry, guys. I go to a house, open the door, take a sniff, close the door, I smell fried chicken, black folks. I go to a house, open the door, take a sniff, close the door, I smell Chinese food, black folks. We eat both. We like Chinese too, y'all. What is the difference between, why do fish that black people catch have frowns on their faces? And fish that white people catch have smiles on their faces? Because white people, you guys fish for sport. You catch and you release. Black folks, It's not a game for us. We don't catch and release. We catch and it's the grease. That fish is going home to meet his friends. Texas meat, rice, and some hot sauce. I got a friend who lives in, I got a minute left? Is that a minute?
45 seconds.
45 seconds. I gotta go fast, y'all. I got a friend of mine from Jamaica. Anybody been to Jamaica here?
All right.
No travelers here? Okay, but her name's Melba. So I always ask her questions about Jamaica and why is it so wonderful. I said, Melba, why do we like Jamaica so much? You know, and why do we dance differently than Jamaicans? She said, that's an easy one there, boy. You Americans dance to the beat. You dance with your feet and your hands. We not dance that way in Jamaica. Jamaica, we dance to the rhythm. The rhythm go down to the soul, down to the bone bone. And then we wind the bone bone. Lord of mercy. I said, Melba, why do we raise our children differently than you Jamaicans do? She said, that's an easy one there, your blood clots. She said, you Americans raise your children to be dependent. We not do that in Jamaica. We raise our children to be independent. We tell our children early on, listen here, there'll be no daycare for you. You walk down to your grandmama's house down the river, and change your own diaper along the way. And I asked her, Melba, why do the white women like Jamaica so much? She said, that's an easy one day, you bone McClough. She said the white woman loved Jamaica, and the first thing she do when she get there is she get her ear braided because she want to feel like a Jamaican. And the white man, him love Jamaica, he love to come to Jamaica because he want to come into Jamaica. That's my time, Kazies. Give it up for your host, Mr. Andrew Pebble, y'all.
Give it up for Jerry Sheeley. All right, before I bring up your headliner, I got a couple announcements. Fran, can you woo for me?
Woo!
Okay, you want to see Fran Spelgatti after the show? You get free passes to a weekend show. This week, the fabulous Fat Doctor is coming. So, yeah, woo for the Fat Doctor. So your next comedian is actually a magician. Oh, samurai. Yes. So give it up for Joseph DePaul.
Kazies, good evening. It is so great to be here. Give it up for all the acts you've seen beforehand. They were wonderful. Brendan, Jerry, Holly, Fran, Derek, host Andrew, everyone's great. Well, as Andrew said, my name is Joseph DePaul, and I am a magician. Yeah, my parents are just as thrilled as